Hello, it's your boy Davidoff. Welcome back to my AFL tips. So I got 6 out of 9 this week, 70 in total. Happy with that, to be honest. I'm happy because the 3 I got wrong were all upsets. Like, I was never going to tip North or the Dogs, or especially Carlton. I was never going to tip any of those. So I'm not annoyed because I wouldn't have changed my mind anyway, so it's all good. But yeah, some big shocks there, especially this one was crazy. At the Optus as well, like, what on earth? But yeah, there we go. Yeah, where's all the people that said I'd be wrong with this, huh? Where are you now? I had a feeling that Essendon would go and do it, and they did. And they did. Brilliant win for them. They won by the same margin that we lost by, which is kind of freaky. Also 96-69. There's something freaky about this. There's some sort of pattern here. There's some sort of code. Anyway, yeah, I got Essendon right. Not the margin, obviously, but it wasn't far off. To be fair, it wasn't far off. I knew it'd be close. Yeah, I tipped to Geelong against Adelaide, obviously. It was mainly because of GMHBA. I just thought that they were not going to lose there to Adelaide. With Hawthorn, I did say until round 17 I'm not tipping them, so I stuck with that and got the West Coast Eagles. Although we were winning with like less than 2 minutes to go. That was so annoying, that ending. But yeah, great win for them though, and I got my tip right at least, so that's something to take out of it. But I'm still annoyed we lost. Sydney, I got that right against Gold Coast. Gold Coast could just lose every game now, I think. I think they probably will lose every game from this point. Possibly. We'll see. Yeah, I got these two wrong, obviously. Got Richmond right, Brisbane right, and that wrong. So, I'm okay with that. It's all good. Let's look at the comp then. Let's see who's at the top. Is it still the same fella? Is it? Yes, it is, but only by a tip. Just one tip now. The gap is closing. The gap is closing massively. Just, yeah. These might be far off, to be fair, but these 5 right here, this could be, any of these could be the winner in the end. It's very close. These are just behind as well. It's kind of crazy. Where am I now then? 70 tips. Not top 50. Not yet. I'm 4 tips away. I'm never gonna get there. Never. Yeah, there I am. I'm 70th on 70 tips. That's kind of fitting, to be fair. That is kind of fitting. Alright, so who's got the most tips overall then? 92. That is ridiculous. Only got 5 this week as well. I got more than the top guy this week. That's something to take away there. To be fair, he got 6, so he was 92 as well. Still, none of the top got more than me this week. I can take something from that. It's a stupid thing to say anyway. Anyway, yeah, let's go on to round 16. Let's do this. When it loads. Alright, well, I said I won't tip Hawthorn until round 17, and I'm sticking by that. Although I have got some hope. I've got some hope because we showed some good fight against West Coast, and we almost did it. And Collingwood just lost to North Melbourne pretty comfortably. But I'm still not tipping Hawthorn. I'm still not confident in us. We're constantly losing. I don't know. I don't think so. Collingwood to win by 12. I don't think it'll be a battering though. I think we'll actually show something, but I still think we'll lose. Hopefully I'm wrong. I hope we win, but yeah, there's a win-win for me then, to be fair, because either we win or I get my tip right. So, you know, we're not making the finals anyway, so, you know, it's a win-win for me, this. Essendon v Sydney. To be fair, they always have good games, these two. Not always, but a lot of the time. They've had quite a few classics, Essendon and Sydney. But I'm gonna tip Essendon. Yeah, I think this might be close though. It might be a close one. Sydney are playing pretty well at the moment, despite their injuries. And the Dons, I'm sure, will be confident off the back of the Giants win. It's not at Marvel though, it's at MCG. But I think they'll be fine. I think only just though, by a few points. Like, this could be a close game. This has potential to be the best round of the season, potentially. It might not be, but it could be. Richmond, I think, will win this comfortably. I think they'll be fine in this game. I would be very surprised if they lost this somehow. Adelaide v Port Adelaide. I know most people seem to be picking Adelaide based on this, but I think this could go either way, honestly. Like, you don't know which Port Adelaide you get. You either get the one that beat Geelong, or the one that lost last weekend to the Bulldogs at home. they're so inconsistent. It's unbelievable. Like, they battered West Coast one week, and then what happened after that? But yeah, Adelaide have been a bit more consistent, but not that much better, to be fair. But they have been better, and they won the last showdown comfortably. It doesn't mean they'll win though. It's 50-50. It really is. I'll come back to this one actually. The Bulldogs, yeah, I don't think they'll beat Geelong. I know they just won, but nah, I don't see them beating Geelong. Even though it's a mob, I just don't see it. Freo v West Coast. This could be a close one, but I'm gonna go for West Coast. I don't know. It's just something about them losing at home to Carlton might have an effect. Then again, it's a rivalry. You know, that kind of goes out the window sometimes. Sometimes. But yeah, nah. I think West Coast. But this could be a classic potentially. Carlton v Melbourne. Carlton. I'm gonna tip Carlton. I think they can do it. It's mainly because they beat Freo. Like, they beat Freo in Optus. That would give them confidence. I know they'll be coming back from Perth, but I think they'll be fine. They'll recover. I think they'll beat Melbourne. Melbourne are not in a good place right now, so I think they'll do it. North v St Kilda. Yeah, North I think should win that. Could be a good game to be fair, but North should win that. Saints are not playing that well at the moment. And this is a big game as well, to be fair. But simply because it's in Sydney, I'm gonna tip the Giants. If this was at the Gabba, I'd have tipped Brisbane. But this could be massive for top 4. It really could be massive for top 4. So yeah, a big game there for top 4. But yeah, the Giants, North, Carlton, West Coast, Geelong, Richmond, Essendon, Collingwood, and I think a lot of you will say Adelaide, but I'm thinking it's gonna be it's gonna be one of those either way situations. It could be pretty close. I'm gonna tip Adelaide. It's just based on form really, and Adelaide were pretty good against Geelong for 3 quarters at least. They lost in the end obviously, but and Port did beat Geelong, but they lost at home to the Bulldogs. It depends on whether Port turn up or not, maybe. We'll see. I'm going to tip Adelaide though. So I'm not sure about that one for some reason. I'm not sure about that one. But yeah, there are my tips. So hopefully this one's wrong. But the rest I hope is right. So I get like at least 8 out of 9. That'd be fantastic. This is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day and see ya.